Thank you so much for staying with us, everyone. Well, it is a crisis rocking the APC in Ondo State over the allegations of imposition of candidate ahead of the primaries. We're getting information now that primary is slated for Saturday in a couple of days has been moved to Wednesday. The reasons, I guess, will be clearer in the coming hours. Of course, the party has not officially come out to say it, but the information that we're getting on the inside of the APC at the national level is that exercise may have been shifted to Wednesday. But let's get more perspective on these matter and some other issue. An architect joins me in the studio, Mr. Tunde Imalain, a chieftain of the APC, is our guest tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much, Joe.
How come it is so thick you almost can feel it and touch it? The crisis rocking the APC in Ondo State so much that aspirants had to be called to Abuja for a meeting with the leadership of the party. This looks so much like it's something that a lot of people had feared that it was going to happen. Was it true or was it just a rumor?
Yeah, there's no crisis. Let me just say that. There's no crisis.
Really?
There's no crisis.
When some members of your party are even moving for the removal of the chairman, that is not enough a crisis?
No crisis. Differences.
Really?
Differences.
Oh, well, your definition of crisis may be interesting.
People can get annoyed over issues. People can espouse several reasons for shifting positions, but there's no crisis. There's a united family, as you have seen it.
What we have seen is crisis.
No crisis.
Oh, okay. Because I may disagree with you when you say no crisis.
Yeah,
because
let me explain.
if you agree that you can come together after the crisis, fine. But when you say there's no crisis, a lot of people will be wondering, really? Because some people have moved for the removal, if there were no crisis, you probably would not have had the leadership of your party in the state go to the national level to resolve the issues.
It's a normal thing.
Oh, the crisis is normal?
No, let me explain something. The democracy that we're running was borrowed. Do you understand? And you expect people, 50 aspirants from different constituencies, from different local governments, from different professional backgrounds, to come together and there will not be a storming a teapot. It's not possible. But it's the level of maturity and professional efficiency that you bring to bear to control the situation that matters. And that is exactly what we are seeing today. So I don't want any fifth columnist, and I don't want anybody to think
is it a situation of fifth columnist, or the situation of the fact that it's even an aspirant, a chieftain of your party who came out to say, look, a leader of your party is going to impose a candidate on us?
You have not asked me whether there was an imposition. I'm talking about crisis.
Is there a position in your party?
There is nothing like imposition.
Really?
Let me explain to you. In 2012, I was very active, and I know what happened. There was imposition. You can't deny that.
In the ACN,
there was no primaries. Right now, there is influence. There is endorsement. And I think Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a grounded politician. He's somebody who has paid his dues.
Who can impose?
No. I don't use the word imposition, please. I think we should refrain from that.
You like to use the one that is comfortable to you?
No. It's not about from comfort zone. It's about
Nigerians can't be fooled, Mr. Malai. Nigerians cannot be fooled. Just a moment. And we need to identify the facts. Let's identify the facts. Just a moment. Let's identify the facts first and foremost. Nigerians cannot be fooled. A lot of Nigerians have followed these issues up until this time. That the fact remains that there is imposition in your party, whether you call it endorsement or not. But it looks so much like an imposition.
You're just saying it's a semblance. I'm telling you that you can't equate semblance with reality. I think we have to sort of understand it. Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the national leader of the party, and it should be responsibly understood. There are certain things that we cannot understand from here except we climb the stairs, or the roof, or the trees to understand it. And he has been there for so many years. He has propounded so many theories and so many ideas that have worked.
Right.
Excuse me. This same person worked in Lagos and brought Fashola. He brought up Ambode. You understand? It was even imposition in a way. There were no primaries. It worked. But this is not imposition. 2012, you could say it was imposition. There are going to be primaries next week, Wednesday. That is shifted, so I'm told. So when there is going to be primaries, that should ensure fair and fair elections.
Okay.
What we should be praying, what we should be looking for is that the election is going to be free and fair. Yes, there's assurance. Is it going to be well secured? Are the people going to be well secured? Yes. So those are the issues we should be looking at right now.
Okay.
What happened in Abuja and what happened in Akure, right, were expected and they have been put to rest.
Okay, just a moment.
And we are ready as a
because,
party.
the chairman of the party,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac Kekemeka, was in Abuja,
Yes.
and we heard him speak earlier on. There are a lot of allegations against him. Let's bring him now on the telephone. He joins us, Mr. Isaac Kekemeka, the APC chairman in Ondo State. Many thanks for joining us on the program. There are allegations of the fact that you took a list to Asiwaju Tinubu in Lagos, asking him, telling him how you have graded and rated some aspirants in the race, and that has really caused a lot of crisis. We even understand that you have been removed as the chairman. What is this, your status now in the party in Ondo State?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sheung. I want to say that the allegations that I took at least to the national leader of the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not correct. It's false. That never happened. That only exists in the imagination of the authors of the story. As the national leader of the party, I had interface with him, and we discussed the party. I had no reason to give a list. And I want to say that those who are suggesting that are actually belittling the political sagacity of our leader. Our leader is not known to be that simplistic. And for you to say that one individual like me had an overwhelming influence on him and could then make him to do something is very embarrassing, not only to the leader, but also to me.
All right. If you are establishing the fact that you didn't take the list, but again, another allegations that's brought to the table is the fact that he has endorsed a candidate who has Asiwaju Tinubu endorsed.
Well, Sheung, let me say that I think all of us are better educated, and I thought I had the speaker who just spoke with you on the difference between endorsement and imposition. Everybody now knows that it is an acceptable democratic norm for people to express preference for aspirants. That happens all over the world, in the United States, in Europe, everywhere, where we have best practices. But the truth of the matter is that the only thing that can be done is for the party to endorse. Party executives cannot, but individuals within the party have a right to express their preferences. As for endorsement by Asiwaju, as chairman, I can't talk to you about that.
Okay. If just a moment, before I allow you to go, Mr. Kekemeka, the fact remains that there are talks about the shift in the date of the primaries. What can you tell us? And quickly, do tell us also, you have been told to stand aside. What are the facts of the matter?
Well, this was clearly settled. It was like a drama. Somebody said he was chairman. It didn't take 2 days before he stepped down. And I haven't had anyone claimed as chairman. I had an interface with the deputy chairman of the party at the national deputy chairman, state deputy chairman of the party at the national working committee meeting yesterday. He didn't claim to be chairman.
Mr. Kekemeka, you have to hold the line because we need to go on this break. And when we come back, we'll talk to our guests in the studio. Stay with us. We'll be right back.